Hey guys, today we're going to learn some exercises to counteract too much sitting. Did you know that the Mayo Clinic did an analysis of 13 studies of sitting and activity levels and found that 8 hours of sitting with no activity was comparable to the negative effects of obesity and smoking? So we want to get up out there and we want to move our bodies. We want to get some good activity enough to counteract those negative effects. So one simple start to that, maybe you're going to plan to go for a walk, you're going to do some cardio, you're going to do some weight training, whatever it is you're going to do to counteract that sitting, we're going to give you a couple mobility exercises to get you started, okay? And if that's the first start to getting you moving, then let's go with that too, all right? So here we go. We're going to come down to our side. And one of the things that happens if you're sitting a lot is your hip flexors get tight. You're kind of locked in a shortened position. So we're going to do a simple, easy movement for your quads. So starting in a fetal position, bottom arm underneath your head. You're going to keep your hips stacked, keep your shoulders stacked, and think of your torso like a cereal box, a kind of a rectangle shape, and just kind of, gently fix it there. Relax your neck though. Take your top leg a little bit beyond your bottom one, and have your toe just be able to touch down to the floor and the edge of the ball of the foot. We're going to slide that leg forward. And here's the good part. We're going to slide it back. Keep your hips stacked. Keep your core firm. And as you slide that thigh back, 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 we're going for that stretch for the front of the thigh, the hip flexors. If you're back there and you need more stretch, you can fold your ankle more so your heel reaches back. So once the big toe and the ball of the foot are fixed, you need more stretch, you can kind of just come back there. Now what I want to do is just start to do a couple of different variations on this simple movement. So this is the basic stretch. Now we're going to come forward and we're going to reach back. I'm going to do it with movement now. Forward and back. Now notice if you try to keep your hips stacked, your core is going to have to work a little bit more. Reach forward and back. Let's do a couple more. Forward and back and forward and back again. We go forward and back. One more. Forward and back. Now we're going to do this one. We're going to push your hand into your thigh. Push your thigh up into your hand, and your hand is going to just resist. So I'm now going to activate the hip flexor. So press into the thigh into the hand, and press, 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 press. Now, reach back for only 2 seconds. 1001, 1002. And again, press, 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 press. 1001, 1002. Press, 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 press. 1001, 1002. Press, 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 press. 1001, 1002. Let's keep going. Press, 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 press. And 1001, 1002. And press, 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 press. So this is active, isolated stretching. So you're activating the muscles and then going into the stretch for just a brief period of time, just 2 seconds. Right? Let's do a couple more like that. And reach, reach, and one more. And reach, reach. Okay, let's get ready to do the second side. So take a moment, come over to the other side. Right? So we did first kind of a static stretch, a flowing movement, and then active, isolated stretching. Okay? So start top hand in front of your hip, in front of your belly button, belly firm, knees bent. Take that top leg beyond the bottom so the toes can freely move past your bottom foot. Toe down, right? And then reach forward and then reach back. Remember your cereal box, stay steady, core firm, reach that thigh back. And just see if you can start to get a sense for how you can keep your torso steady with a little bit of support. And reaching the thigh back where you can start to feel it opening, right? Basically, the reverse situation of when you are sitting, like the shape that you're sitting, you're coming into the opposite of that, the thigh back instead of folded forward. Hold it for a few seconds longer. So just finding that feeling that in that static stretch. Then we're going to do our free movements and then active isolated stretching, okay? Here we go. Let's do our free movements. Let's reach forward and then reach back and reach forward. And you basically want to try to keep the thigh sort of parallel to the floor. I sometimes imagine if you're like in a spy movie and they have those like laser lights, you want to be like underneath the radar there. Do a couple more like this. And just freeing up the hip. Relax your shoulders. Let's do 2 more like that. Breathing. 1 more. Come back and hold it for a little bit. Right now, I said if you have the ball of your foot down there, and then you just press your heel back. So what's happening with my foot is if I put my ball of my foot steady, all right, and then I'm going to fold at my heel, right? My foot's, my toes in place, and if I bring my heel further back, I'm just going to go into that stretch a little more. Remember, you're still stable here in the belly. Now let's get into that active isolated stretching. Let's come back. Press your hand in your thigh and your thigh in your hand, reaching this direction. Press 2, 3, 4. 1001, 1002. Now again, press 2, 3, 4. 1001, 1002. 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 Press 2, 3, 4. Relax your neck and jaw though. Again, press 2, 3, 4. Breathing. Let's do 2 more. Here we go. 1 more. Okay, now let's come back to the first side. I'll do a little opening for the shoulders too. Okay, so let's start by coming on your back. Widen your feet as wide as your mat. Right, arms can just be wherever's comfortable. And then windshield wiper action with the legs side to side a couple times. And then we'll stop in one direction. Now the back thigh, you're going to go ahead and just keep it in place and then flex that foot so that your heel is pushing into the floor. And then press your hip over. So I'm going to have your arms out in like a T position here. Back foot, heel pressing to the floor, and that hip is reaching over. So we're just going to keep the body, the lower body in this again, so opening for the hip. Now with your arms out in this letter T, take your back hand, fingertips to your shoulder, then to your other shoulder, then drag your hand along your upper arm, then your lower arm, and reach beyond your hand. Realize that's it. There you see it. Here we go. So reach beyond your hand. And then come back down and open up. Meanwhile, you're going to keep that hip pressing, right? So fingertips to shoulder, other shoulder, hand slides along the upper arm, lower arm, hand, and reach beyond. Okay? So you're opening up through the upper body, right? If you were kind of crouched over a computer, right? You're opening up through the shoulders and upper back. Right? Notice where you feel this in your body. You're getting a nice spiral through your whole torso. And you're in that quad stretch as well. A couple more times. Should feel really nice. Let's do 2 more. Here we go. And shoulder, shoulder, hand to the upper arm, lower arm, and beyond the hand. 1 more time. Here we go. Okay, let's do the other side. So we're going to go ahead and do the windshield wiper. And then we're going to end up facing back this time. So you can see my heel is, my foot is flexed, my heel is pushing to the floor, and I'm pressing this hip over. Now my arms are going to come to the letter T and just stay in that press, hipping forward, hip pressing forward, right? And then the arms from our side shape here, fingertips come to shoulder, other shoulder. Slide your hand along your upper arm, lower arm, and as you reach beyond that hand, you should feel a nice opening throughout your whole back. Inhale as you open, and exhale as you reach. Right? You also, the arm that's on the bottom, right now it's this one back here, that you might feel as you reach, stretching your shoulder a little bit. A couple more like that. Remember, your hips still pressing. Fingertips to shoulder, other shoulder, reaching. Open. And let's do it again. Here we go. And open. Up. Okay. So there you have a couple of moves to counteract too much sitting. If you found you've had a long day, you've been working a lot, haven't had a chance to move at all, make sure that you change up whatever you can change up. Get some good exercise in to counter too much sitting. Maybe try a standing desk, right? Those kind of things are also really, really helpful. But just mobilize the body, right? If that's a start for you, or if you already are doing a lot and you want to just add that in as a nice mobilization for your upper back, to keep nice and open, to keep your quads nice and open. So I hope that helps. Have a great rest of your day. Make sure you hit subscribe if you want to get more videos like this, and the bell notification will let you know when they are released. Hope you have a great day. Take care, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.